up, family? How y'all doing? Hey, I'm just I wasn't gonna come on today, but I'm at the park, just kind of grounding myself, and had a little bit of inspired action I decided to take right now, and yeah, a few things came to me that I figured I'd I don't know, just speak on, I suppose. And it just kind of came to me just as I've been reflecting on my life, basically. But how sometimes I'd ask ourselves the big questions sometimes, Gotta sit and reflect with ourselves. Sometimes we get to the point where we figure like things are happening to us and things keep happening to us, and we start to feel just some kind of way about things. But what we forget to do is we forget to take a step back and think about how far we've come, on this healing journey. We forget to appreciate ourselves. We may be actually turning our backs on our own self, and then we don't realize that the world is a reflection of us. If we're not trusting in ourselves, the world around us is going to show that it's not going to trust us. If we turn our back on ourselves, the world around us is going to turn their back on us. But just looking back at accomplishments and certain things that I've done, I forgot to appreciate myself, fam. I forgot to appreciate the things that I've accomplished. I forgot to appreciate how much I've healed. I forgot to appreciate how much time has gone by. I forgot to appreciate just those individuals that were in my life that actually, I may have, had some resentments or whatever the case may be with, that those individuals allowed me to find those places within myself that I didn't realize was there. Those individuals allowed me to see what I was doing to myself. And that, I believe, is the lesson, family. I believe that is one of the lessons the divine was showing me. I'm passing that on. So, if there's others out there that are going through the same thing, this is the lesson. This is what's going on right now. The divine has allowed me to see in somebody else, or in others, or the world around me, what I've been doing to my own self. Not really going after what I love to do, not really living the life that I know I'm supposed to live, but living below my means and depending on this person and all this kind of stuff, family. It's just like you don't realize how these challenges and these obstacles are meant and are designed mainly by you, because we're the creators of our own world, to show us a reflection of ourselves, to help us to evolve, to help us become better versions of ourselves. That allows me to have more gratitude. That allows me to have more appreciation for others. That allows me to have more compassion for others. That allows me to have a whole lot of compassion for myself and appreciation for myself, okay, fam? And that's one of the lessons and one of the things that as I've been sitting here and reflecting on in the park here, that has come to me, family. A lot of those videos and everything like that I made, when I was doing those things, I was really loving myself. I really, did those things because I was trying to heal myself. And so the action that I was taking it was not even without thought. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just was following what my higher self was telling me to do. And next thing I know, as I was sitting here, I began to think about how many videos I've already made. Like, the fact that I not only made those videos and started a YouTube channel, but I actually, I started playing music again. I've been writing songs. I went on stage a few times and performed my music. I've been drawing. I've been painting. I've gotten a poetry book now. Like all of these things, family, simply because of something that I went through, which I was looking at as one of the most devastating things ever in the world, but it actually was a catalyst. It actually was a way to help me to evolve, a way to help me see myself, a way to be a better version of myself moving forward, to take responsibility and accountability of my own actions, of my own life, to be more authentic to myself, to be more real to myself, to be more loving to myself, and to be more compassionate and loving to others. And I think that's what it's all about, family, right now. I think that's what the divine is trying to show us right now, to tap back into that feminine energy, that nurturing energy, and create balance within ourselves. Not just this masculine energy or just only the feminine energy, but to bring balance, to bring a nurturing type of spirit from that feminine energy, and a take action and doing type of energy from that masculine energy, and be able to balance those things out. Be able to balance those things and be really kind to ourselves so we can be kind to others. And I think this is the lesson that's meant to be learned right now, family. This is just one of them, And like I said, family, I put myself out there so that others can see and that can hear from me, from the experience that I'm going through. And this is how I'm going to help the world, family. This is how I'm going to help raise the consciousness of this planet, by just the lessons that I've been going through, and how that's going to help me moving forward in my next relationship. Moving forward in my next relationship with myself, basically, family. You know what I mean? Like, not people pleasing anymore, not allowing others, not allowing, making boundaries with my own self, saying that, listen, I'm not going to tolerate this or that or whatever from my own ego. So that way, I'm not going to tolerate those same things from anybody else. Nobody else is going to treat me differently than I'm treating myself, family. And that's one of the biggest lessons that I'm learning right now, okay? And that's a real epiphany for me, family. That's a real eye-opener, so that's going to help me start to love myself even more, family. That's going to help me really be aware of what I'm saying to myself. Am I criticizing myself? Am I talking down to myself? Am I worried about failing? Am I worried about somebody else being better than me, or competing with anybody, or comparing myself to anybody? It's really allowing me really to see a lot of things, man. It's really allowing me to see how much I really need to love myself, and how much that's going to help create my reality around me. The more I begin to love myself, and the more I begin to appreciate myself and take those risks and take those chances, life is going to take risks and take chances with me, and it's going to give me opportunities. Like I said, there's going to be challenges and obstacles, but the thing is, with the healing that I'm going through, I've developed so many tools to really see and have that discernment, to when things start to come at me that are not like what they should be, I'm able to repel that real quick, fam. I'm able to recognize that and go this way, and not tolerate any of that, and not allow certain things to come to me, and then go back and look at myself and see, why did that situation come to me? Okay, because I drew that to me. We're going to attract those things which we are. And that's what I'm starting to learn right now, family. We're going to attract those things which we are. We're going to see those things in others that are in us. And then we're going to start pointing fingers and pointing the blame or whatever like that. But we're not realizing they were just showing us a reflection of ourselves, just about, fam. You know what I mean? That's really what's been coming to me. So, I'm taking accountability for a whole lot of stuff that I've done in my relationships. I'm taking accountability of my life, that in that way I'm taking my power back, fam. I'm calling back all of my energy. I'm talking about from even in my family dynamics. When I was a child or whatever like that, certain things that I blame parents for and this and that, whatever. I'm taking all I'm taking all my power back now, family, all my energy back. That, like I say, there was a lot of things that happened to me as a child, and those things are going to be addressed, and those things are going to be talked about at some stage. And it's going to come out in my book of life. It's going to come out in my story. But right now, what I'm talking about is taking my power back energetically, spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever. Just taking my power back right now, fam, and not allowing anybody else that may be in their shadows, or anybody else that's feeling a certain type of way, or that somebody should be feeling the way that they feel. That's not. Everybody has their own journey. My family have their own journey. That I don't gotta follow what they're doing. I could do what I want to do. I'm at that age right now. I'm at that stage right now when I'm realizing everybody's gonna have their own journey. I've been trying to people please and trying to do things that I've been brought up in, and figure that's not. I'm realizing that's not my journey, family. My journey and my calling is what I say it is, and what I create. That's my life, and I'm gonna be unapologetic about what I'm creating for my world. I don't care if anybody think I'm right or wrong. This is my world, and this is what I'm creating. And I don't need anybody to pray for me. I don't need anybody to cast this out, or think this or that or whatever about me. I'm good. I'm fine. You know what I mean? I have that divine creator within me. And I don't got to look outside of myself for anything else or anybody else. I don't care if anybody think, he done gone crazy and this and that, whatever like that. That has nothing to do with me. That's their opinions. That has nothing to do with me. That's what I've been missing, family. I've been thinking that, people going to think about this about me. That's not my, listen, that has nothing to do with me. That's what I started to realize, I create my world. And anything else that anybody, this and that or whatever about me, that's just going to bounce off me. And I'm going to transmute any type of negative energy that comes my way, family. Why? Because when I love myself enough and raise my frequency at a level where none of that stuff can get to me or get through me, and ain't nobody going to take my peace, family. It's nobody going to take my peace. I don't care what. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. And I appreciate everybody for who they are. Just like I expect everybody to appreciate me for who I am and what's coming out of my mouth right now. You don't got to look. You can go this way. That's why I made this channel. I made this channel to heal me and to find those individuals that are resonating on my frequency. If you ain't on my frequency, then hey, that way in love, okay? That way over there in love. It's all good. You know what I mean? And this channel is going to resonate and be for those that are going to be in my soul family. And gonna be in my clique, you know what I mean? We gonna have a community together where we gonna get our questions answered, and we gonna love each other, and we gonna be there and support each other, because we realize we're our own individual, and we're our own gods, and we're our own goddesses. Okay, we don't gotta look outside of ourselves or anywhere else, up on no cloud, or in no book, anything like that. We realize that we are those gods, we are that light of the world, and that's what it's gonna be. Okay, and like I said, hey, look. And I want to say to my children, I love you all very much. I love you all so much. And like I say, this is one of the reasons why I created this channel. Regardless of whatever it is that has happened in the past. Your dad found a way. Better late than never, but found a way to come back. To find a way to say, you know what? To let my children know before I leave this planet how much I adore them and how much I love them. To let my parents know, listen, I blame no one. Okay, we all played our part. We all did the best that we could in our shadows and everything else. And that's how that goes, But we all have a part to play as we evolve. And this is my part. My part is to come on here and to tell what it is that I know, what has happened to me in my book of life, and share that with others. Okay, so I expect everybody to respect that from me. All right, it's got nothing to do with being right or wrong. It's got nothing to do with this or that. This got to do with me having a calling and me following that calling. And ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing that, fam. If the divine tells me this is my inspired action and this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and this is exactly what I'm gonna do, because this is what's gonna help me keep my peace. Okay, and like I said before, family, loving myself is allowing me to have that compassion and understanding that everybody else is going through a healing process as well. There's gonna be some, we're gonna be stubborn. We're not gonna want to change, but hey, that's their journey. Just like I said before, there's gonna be karma, there's going to be consequences for not wanting to change, all right? Because one way or the other, we're all going to have to make our journey back to the divine source. And we all going to figure out the truth. Not our truth and not somebody else's truth, but we're going to figure out that one truth. Because there's only one truth, family. Okay? And, hey, like I said, listen, right now, family, look here. Hey, go outside in nature, appreciate our world, appreciate Mother Earth, because right now she's rebalancing herself, and she bringing back order within herself. That's why you see all these signs and stuff like that going on in our world today. Hey, walk on the grass, hug a tree, you know, have respect for our animals, you know what I mean? And even me, family, you know, I've done the meat thing and this and that, whatever like that, but a lot of these animals, they're being tortured and everything like that, fam, and we putting that tortured meat inside of us, and it's coming out in a whole lot of kind of ways, you know what I mean? So taking care of this one body, family, you know what I mean? If somebody said, listen, I'm gonna give you one body, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna give you another chance, I'm gonna give you one body, you need to take care of that one body, that's exactly what we're gonna do, fam. You know, we could have did that from the beginning, but if somebody say, look, this is all you got, and we're gonna take care of that body. So that's what I'm doing right now, family. You know what I mean? I'm taking care of my body to the fullest right now. I'm out here, I'm getting this sun, walking on this grass barefoot. And I'm enjoying my world, fam. You know, I'm out here with the pine trees, I'm out here with the palm trees, I'm out here with the birds. See? You know, that's how it is, fam. You know. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. I didn't want to make this too long, but I'm just giving gratitude. I want to give gratitude for all those that have shared a place in my life. I realize there's been a lot of people that really didn't want to see me. They really didn't want to see me evolve. I get it. I understand. You know, listen, everybody's not going to love what it is that you came here to do. Okay, and a lot of people going to really try to take that and try to siphon that energy from you. And that's a part of what that shadow is, family. You know what I mean? That's a part of what that other side of that force is, you know, when they see that light, they see somebody that came here to do something great for this world, they really not going to, you know, they gonna play their parts out, family. Put it that way. You know, and a lot of things that happened in my life was designed to keep me suppressed, to keep me bound, to keep me bound up, to keep me quiet, to keep me in my shadow, to keep me figuring I wasn't good enough, to keep me small. But you know what, family? I rose from all of it. I rose from it all, family, and I'm gonna be bigger. I'm gonna shine brighter than I've ever shined before in my life, family, because I have gratitude and I appreciate all of those experiences. I appreciate all those experiences because I recognize now all those forces that was trying to come against me from birth, through family, through friends, through relationships, through it all, through my hard time, through jobs, through all of it. Anything that got fired from jobs, everything like that, how everything played out, you know. And I see everybody and I see everything, which I've been allowed to see by the divine, and it's a beautiful thing. And I don't have any grudges. I'm not gonna hold any grudges with like that, because nobody's gonna take my power. Nobody's gonna have that kind of power. Nobody's gonna have that kind of power over me, fam, enough for me to hold any resentment, anything like that. That's not what we're doing over here. We practicing self-love for ourselves and love for others over here, family. And that's the lesson. That's the lesson today, you know. And like I said, fam, on this channel, listen, we got no problem with religion. We got no problem with this or that or whatever. All I'm saying is, because the divine is in everything. The divine, there's nowhere that the divine is not. Okay, so, but the truth hides within a whole lot of lies, and a lot of lies hides within the truth. Okay, I'll just keep that in mind, you know, and that's what unconditional love is. But it's us being able to recognize and having that discernment between what's what. All right, and what we're going to be allowed to accept, and what we're going to be allowed to accept as truth, and what we're going to see as fakery, mask, and anything other than what's inside of us and what our real truth is. So anyway, fam, I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave it at that. Just something that kind of came to me, and I think the divine just kind of laid that on me to kind of mention that today. You know, I got no hard feeling towards anybody. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep my peace. You know, if you got a problem with me, that's your journey. That's going to be your karma. But all I'm doing is letting you know I got no problem with you, and I got no problem with anything about you or where you going and where you headed, and nothing about your journey. All right? Be at peace. Hey, I give you all unconditional love, and you're more than welcome on this channel. You know, keep coming on, keep clicking on, keep supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all the comments. I don't derogatory or not. I appreciate all the comments. Keep making this channel get bigger. Okay, because we need to get that love out there, and that's how we're gonna do it. You know, we're gonna show that we're able to have unconditional love for it all. And I'm gonna change my world and create my reality exactly how I want to create it. Co-creating with the divine, loving from my heart, being able to bring my mind and my heart, that heaven, down to earth, and that heaven down to earth, however you want to look at it. It's all balanced, it's all unconditional. And loving myself, create my reality, and allowing that to be a reflection of my own self. My inner world, creating my outer world. You love yourself, the world loves you back, family. Love you all. See you.